what it for example, when your colleague or when your senior manager or manager found doing something money laundering, or he has some information, okay, on this case, but he wantedly bypassed it, but you observed it. So those also, through internal hotlines and whistleblowing policy, you can report to senior management. That is also one way of identifying the triggering points. Fourth way of identifying the triggering point is adverse media or negative media. For example, every bank has multiples of customers. On one customer, there was a negative news on social media or some news platforms. So that gives a triggering point. Okay, this person has been, there is a lot of news circulating against this person who is our customer. So we have to investigate this customer and whether to do business with him in the future or not. So that is one way of identifying the trigger. And the fifth way of identifying the trigger point is LEA, inquiries by LEA, law enforcement agency. Sometimes law enforcement agency also inquires on certain customers of our bank. So how they inquire it, like there is some certain process for it. It is not simply they walk into our bank account and ask the customer. They have to send certain documents. There are multiple ways where LEA approaches the bank. One is through subpoena order. So subpoena order is nothing but a document which states that we need certain details on this customer. So subpoena order has either the bank may choose to respond or not to respond it. It depends upon, again, situation to situation. If the bank feels that okay, there is no money laundering happening on this customer, they choose not to respond. And if they are not sure, they can respond it. And before responding or not to responding, the subpoena order that is issued by the LEA, the compliance department receives that subpoena order. That compliance department should have to send that subpoena order to the legal counsel. So they will take the decision whether to respond or not to respond it. That is one way of LEA